It is Eric again from Frog Compost Teas, coming back at you from our castings bin. It's a big flow-through bins. This is actually one of our smaller ones just for our compost teas. This one is in the composting mixing room and is exclusively used for our compost teas. All that being said, it's not any different from our bigger bins in a separate facility, not that far from here. So we had a few questions since the last video, and basically it all came around to, you say your food source is so great, what's in it? It is changing, but I made a couple £100 today and I thought I'd go through it with you. First off, I want to start with what's in the bin. So we have red worms, we have forest humus, we have a fine sawdust that goes into our forest humus and composts. Generally we try to static that for a year if we can or more. The goal's 14 to 16 months. Just depends on how well we're keeping up. And then we also add a little Alaskan forest humus. It kind of kicks in some different strands of fungi. Really gets things going. We don't need a whole lot of that. It's basically, they'll breed in here and get going. And that's what we're looking for. It's just as many different strains of fungi and bacteria as we can get from as many different sources. So, to the food. Basically, what we have today and what I mixed up today was rolled oats, steel oats, cracked wheat, flax. I took that and turned it into a powder, basically flour, and then we add alfalfa meal, kelp meal, glacier rock dust, and volcanic rock dust. And what we end up with is this. Basically a nice flour food source, and that we'll put down and we'll wet down here momentarily. But that's what we put in there. If you have any more questions, hit us up or comment. We're glad to answer them. So we magically spread out some feed for the worms. What we'll do now is we're going to water it down. One of the differences we use is we use a vermicast tea as our water source. We're getting a lot of fungus out of there, and that's what we're really looking for. Bacteria is easy for us anyway, and I think it's easy for anybody really doing vermicast if you're doing it right. But I see so many brands that literally when you test them, they have little to no fungi. That's one thing you'll see the difference with us, is we're kind of off the charts in that way. So here it is, and this is the end of this video. I hope it was informative.